For those of us who are fans of the South Carolina women's college basketball team, I know this loss in the NCAA D1 women's college basketball tournament was a tough pill to swallow. Still, getting the news that Tania Latson is now going to be a Gamecock for next season dried those tears up real quick. For those of you who don't know, Tania Latson is a former player of the Florida State University Seminoles. She actually had the highest scoring average of any D1 women's college basketball player this year. But I know this is not going to tell the whole story of how Tania is going to actually perform in the SEC. That is historically a physical, very tough conference, which the Gamecocks play in. So what I did is I looked at Tania's play from January onward of this year, seeing how she performed against tougher competition and how she performed against SEC teams. Well, first we can look at UNC. That's not in the SEC, but that is tough competition. Tania did perform well against them this year. I circled the January 26th date. She actually hit the game-winning shot in that game. She also performed well against Notre Dame, another tough competitive matchup. They're in the ACC. Now, when she played against Duke in March, she did struggle. They are a very scrappy defensive team, so that's something to keep a lookout for next season. The only SEC team of note that I thought was worth highlighting was LSU, who she played during March Madness. In this game, she had 30 points, but she also had 5 turnovers. In the game prior, she also had 5 turnovers. Just taking this snapshot, I believe that Latson can do well in the SEC. As you could see, during heightened competition, she was performing pretty well, the one exception being Duke. Outside of this, her three-point percentage is in the mid-30s, so that's decent. With Pow Pow being gone from South Carolina, that's a big hit in terms of three-point shooting. However, Latson is a three-level scorer. She can hit the paint, she can shoot middies, and she can shoot the three. So I'm very interested to see where this goes. And lastly, I know there's a lot of talk about the transfer portal, which I'll get into in another video. But one thing I will say about Latson is she did stay at Florida State University for 3 years. So she's transferring to South Carolina in her senior year.